Hi there, I'm Ginny of the YouTube channel Finicky Reader. I'm going to be doing something different today, the Booktube Newbie Tag. I was cautious about tags, but I've come around. You won't convince me about book hauls though. Question 1. Why did you start this channel? Short answer, to talk about books. The long answer, to talk about books on YouTube in a way that I'm not saying I haven't quite figured out yet. I watch a lot of channels like Cracked, Film Theory, Extra Credits, Folding Ideas, and I haven't been able to find anything in the same vein for books and reading as of yet. I'd love to try doing that, but I worry about things like the time it would take and my own ability to critique other people's work. Maybe now that Goodreads supports rereading, I can go back over some things that made me think and try and put some things together. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? On Booktube at the moment, we spend a lot of time asking, is this a good book? I'm hoping to start having conversations about why good books are good, why bad books are bad, and why there are some books that we are completely disagreeing upon. But unlike other channels that touch on this, I won't be talking about the book that you are writing. Readers care about this stuff as well. Question 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I am excited about the discussion. I'm excited about the amazing people I'm going to get to talk to, learn from, and maybe help discover a thing or two. I'm also excited about getting good at making videos. Question 4. Why do you love reading? What's not to love? I learn new things, I get to see the world from a point of view of someone else, and I can feel like I'm being social without the crippling terror I often feel face to face. Question 5. What book or series got you into reading? I honestly can't remember. When I was in infant school and junior school, I spent my breaks and lunches hiding in the library, avidly reading because the bullies couldn't do as much to me there, under the watchful eye of the librarian. Then I left high school because of said bullying, got a laptop, and sunk into the world of fan fiction, only to reappear years later. If I'm honest, it was probably Goodreads that got me back into reading 3 years ago. There's something about recording things that can make it feel like you're actually getting somewhere. Question 6. What would you ask your favourite YouTubers? Would you still make videos if no one was watching? Question 7. What challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think they mean when starting a YouTube channel. I think the biggest challenge will be finding my voice and my place in Booktube, and finding viewers that like what I do. Also, I want to get to the point of illustrating my videos, and that's going to be a lot of work. Question 8. When did you start reading? I couldn't tell you when I learned to read, but I know by the time I was 8 or 9 I was reading a lot for fun. What can I say? I grew up in a nerd household. Question 9. Where do you read? In my bed or on my parents' sofa, wherever I would usually sleep. Question 10. What kind of books do you like to read? My books fall into 2 generally quite separate categories. Books that teach me something new, show me a new point of view, or just make me think, and books that are just a jolly good romp. The first group is everything from autobiographies by people who have a very different life experience to me, to textbooks about interesting subjects. Yes, I would just sit down and read a textbook. I do read fiction like this. It'll be about someone not like me. Stuff by Alice Walker. I'm trying to think of someone else, but I've never really been very good at finding good fiction. I read a lot of those books everyone has heard about, Frankenstein, Catcher in the Rye, etc. But that's to understand the references more than any specific sort of fun. My fun books are things like Terry Pratchett's Discworld books, Douglas Adams's Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, Akak Macaque about a macaque that was artificially enhanced to act as an NPC in a computer game and fly a biplane, but escaped when he discovered what was really going on, or The Constantine Affliction, where an STD that switches your gender has swept through a Victorian steampunk version of England, causing social chaos and the invention of mechanical prostitutes. The second group is a whole lot harder to find. Almost all non-fiction and a lot of fiction can tell me something I didn't already know. but finding something that fits my sense of humour and is well written is actually quite hard, and almost impossible when I'm searching through the charity shops. It's something I need to get back to and put more time into. I hope you found this video interesting, and you're having fun. Talk to you later.